Can I make a city that includes all the great buildings in Forge of Empires and only those buildings? Hello YouTubers, Ted here in beautiful Côte St. Luc, Canada, bringing you another Forge of Empires video. In this video, I am declaring a change in goal for my city in the world of Uceria, which is currently called Peaceville. Before I talk about that goal, I just want to give a brief history of my city here in Uceria, and then I'll tell you about my goal, and then I will start working on the goal. So first of all, just a little bit of background. This city in Uceria, I'll give you a little bit of stats on it. We're in the colonial age, okay? 451,000 some odd points. I've just joined a new guild, but I'll tell more about that in a second. I have mere 3 great buildings, an arc, which was a bit of a coup getting that early on. I paid a bunch of forge points and got the goods I needed to, and the blueprints I needed to build the arc. And I have the lighthouse and I have the Temple of Relics. Now, this is the city that I started, I don't know, last summer or something, with the goal of seeing how far I could get in the game, or how well I could do, what challenges there would be, or so on, if I did not fight. Okay, so if I look at my player report here, you see I've won 1 battle, because you have to win one, because the demo or whatever, the intro to the game, forces you to win 1 battle. But after that, you don't have to do any battles if you don't want to. And in fact, you can see I'm right next to someone who's only done 2 battles, and I've been tracking some guy that's got way more points than I do, who's also only on 1 battle. Now, I created, so that was the goal of this city, was to play without fighting, and I created a guild, give peace a chance, and recruited some members, and it went okay, but we never had stably more than about 8 members who all would commit to not fighting. And when a guild is small, it's challenging to do things. So of course it's already challenging when you're not fighting, and it was additionally challenging to be in a small guild of all people who are all doing that. So eventually we sort of all lost interest and it just petered out. And I had stepped away from this city for a number of months. I don't know when, I don't remember when I stopped playing. But I recently decided to come back to the game because I have a new goal. When I came back to the game, I found this other guild. Which is called the Builders, and they seem very nice and well organized and so on like that. And interestingly, one of the other players that was with me in Give Peace a Chance, here we go, right, I don't need to search for it, is also found her way to this guild. I don't think, as far as I know, she took time off like I did. So she kept playing all along. And where is she exactly? Right here, Mama La. So it's very nice to be seeing her again. Now, anyway, so why did I decide to come back to this world? Because I have this new goal of making a city that has all the great buildings. Every single one. Probably someone's done that before. I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen it, just browsing around or so on, but it's quite possible someone's done it. So I want to do it, and I don't want to just have all the great buildings. I want to have nothing but great buildings, okay? So I'm not going to have houses and whatever production and goods production and so on like this. Just great buildings. I think it's going to be a significant challenge. Of course, everything in this game comes eventually if you wait long enough. But it'll be a big challenge because it'll be hard to generate goods, especially if I want to get to or past modern age where things like the lighthouse only produce unrefined goods. And I haven't decided if I'm going to start fighting in this world or not. If I do start fighting, I mean, that'll still be a challenge, because if I'm only allowed to have great buildings, I can't have a military building. So even if I build Alcatraz, from my understanding, it won't produce any units, because only Alcatraz plus some military building in your city will generate units. So I'll be very limited how many units I have. Now maybe if I build fighting great buildings and get them up enough levels, then my troops will be a bit tough. And there are other ways you can get troops. But anyway, it'll be challenging. And of course, I won't have much forge points to work on with, and so on like this. Now at this moment, I have a bunch of these special event buildings, which give me, various goodies, including forge points and goods and so on. If I kept these buildings while building great buildings as well, things would be a lot easier. But I'm going to try to not do that, okay? Because I think it's more of a challenge to only have great buildings. And I just have to be a little bit patient. Right now, to a first approximation, I think my special event buildings combined make something like 100 forge points a day. And then, of course, I have the daily 24 that come with once per hour, and I have the castle. So maybe I'm making about 130 or something like this forge points per day, and I get a bunch of goods from these special event buildings. It'll be hard to do without that, but I want to try to do it. Okay, so that's my goal. So what I want to do now is blow up this city. I'm going to delete all my regular buildings, and I'm going to store away all my special event buildings and just keep my 3 great buildings, and then I'm going to build all the other great buildings that I have blueprints for, which is, I don't know, about half dozen. All right, so let's do it. Let's blow up this city and destroy everything. I'm going to zoom in a little here so I can see better what I'm doing. And here we go. Destroy, 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 destroy. No houses. I'm even going to get rid of these. Yes, so... Whoops. Oof. Come on. Sell. Sell. Okay, there's a house there. Sell. We're getting rid of everything. It's all gotta go. I turned back on the music just to have a little background ambiance to this video. I hope I don't get a copyright strike or something like that from Inno. I'm gonna store that one. That's a store. Boy, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and I almost threw away something that I could not get back. All right, here we go. Here we go. Woof, so many things to delete. This is an action-packed video, isn't it? Exciting. Delete, 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 delete. Have you ever seen someone ravage their city like this? Okay. Did I get, what is this? Silk. It's looking pretty empty. Pretty empty, isn't it? All right, now I have some store buildings. So we got to store all these things. Store, 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 store. next door, and store, and store, and store. I missed one house. Look at that, huh? What do you think of that? A very empty city. It's kind of pretty though. Nice and neat. Maybe I should even collect. Okay, should I move to construction mode? Because I want to collect all my roads into one area. Let me do that. Collect all the roads. Okay. Oof. Oops. Didn't mean to hit that. That's all right. Oh, there's another house hiding there. How tricky. Okay. Now, okay, I have to build that back. And I gotta put my roads somewhere. So let's just do something insane, like try to put a ring around my entire city. Okay, this. This is gonna be funny. All right. There we go. There we go. Whoops. Whoa. Let's do that again. And there we go. Okay, so that's my roads, and I'm going to put back the arc. Fits nicely there. Put back that. And sorry, I'm going to put the Temple of Relics in there so that's more. More. Oh wait, that sticks out. Do I like that? I could also do like this and this. That's pretty good. Is there anything else? That's it. Except, okay, I'm gonna sell my house. Oh, I love that. Look at that. That's so cool. I'm going to get rid of this ugly one road there. And actually, let me upgrade those other roads. I'm sure I don't need all these roads, but just to make it as pretty as possible. What do you think of that? Is that funny? Is that cool? Should I complete my road? I'm going to move this just a little bit over here. I'm going to complete my road. This thing. What do you think? I love it. It's so funny. All right. So I blew away the old city. Now we're going to build as many great buildings as we can. I already have a lighthouse. Let's build a Tower of Babel. Construct. And just so we can get the full view here, I'm gonna, well, I'll do it in a second. I'm gonna make a Galata Tower. And I'm gonna make a St. Mark Basilica. Where does it go? Ooh, it's a bit fat, isn't it? Let's move this out and move this back. And move that there. Oh, it's the same size. 6 by, okay. And what do we have next? Temple of Relics, I already have it. Cathedral of Aachen. Could use one of those. And I'm missing one blueprint for Statue of Zeus. Hagia Sophia. Yep, we want one of those. I'm going to put it there because it's a little more pretty to be aligned. And I still have extra blueprints, do I? I must have been, yeah, helping one of my friends getting that one. And I still need a blueprint for that and a couple for this. I can make a Notre Dame. Put that there. Is that where I want it? I might adjust these things later to make it more pretty. Oh, I'm missing a blueprint for that. I built the oracle and then I deleted the oracle. I need to get some more blueprints, or maybe just spend some diamonds to fill that in, because I want to build the oracle too, even though it's one of the worst. What else do I have? Did I skip something? I felt like I had Colosseum when I passed by before. Here we go. I missed that. Let's build the Colosseum. Okay. Now, I'm just going to check again. So this I built. This I have. Tower of Babel, I built it right there. Galata, it's here. St. Mark Basilica, it's here. Temple of Relics, it's there. And Zeus I need, and I need. And this I built here, is it? Yes. And I need, and I need, and I need, and I need blueprints. Okay. Okay, so that's all that I can build right now. I'm going to fill in. I'm going to get up to first level using my stored. Okay. Okay. Whoops, that one's already built. Arkan. Argia. And Colosseum. Alright. Now how can I make this a little bit more nicely arranged? What should I do here? That's good. And maybe like this. Maybe actually, whoops. See, these are a bit wider, so I'm going to put them here. I might look them the other way around. Like that, is that nice? And then that, and that, and that. It's pretty good. I like these things to be right along the edge, so maybe I will... Where's the gap least obvious? I don't know. Maybe like that. I don't know. What do you think? Well, let's leave it like this for now. So anyway, we're on our way. Peaceville is on its way. I might change the name because I don't know if I'm going to start fighting again. This is going to be hard enough to have just great buildings. But my long-term goal is to get all the great buildings. Let's see if I can do it. If, by the way, you know of anyone else who has done this, I would love to see their result. So that's it. Thanks for watching.